Grabe, no? Parang tayo nasa Ilocos. Or vegan. Like, are we really in Metro Manila? So nice. Can't see. All right. And just make sure everything's all right. Okay. So speaking of experience, you can experience driving a Maserati today. Simply go to their BGC showroom in Taguig. BGC showroom in Taguig. Medyo nabulol ako dun. Alright. But anyways, today we will be going around not one, but two houses. And you're looking at them right now. So let's get a head start because, man, we have a lot of ground to cover. But first, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and click on the bell so you get notified for whenever we release new YouTube videos. We're on Facebook, so make sure you hit like and see first, and follow us on Instagram at Presello_official. My name is Julia, and welcome to another Presello open house tour. Okay, so which one should we start off with first? This one or this one? What's your pick? This one? Okay, let's start with the left one first. Okay, so in case you're wondering why we need to start off with what first, because it's not one house even if it looks the same, or even if it looks like one house. It is two houses. They just have a very consistent Hispanic style. So for house number one, we have here your porch or your receiving area. So you have a lot of these really nice details going around. Hold on, let me just fix the mic. There we go. So we have a bell over here, your classic furniture, lots and lots of texture. So on either side of the main door, we have here these stone textures. Now these are real stones, and these came from houses that were due to be demolished in Ilocos. So 3 different houses torn down, but they took the materials and put it in this house. So you're gonna see later on how they made use and repurposed those said materials. Okay. Actually, the main door itself is repurposed. So if I'm not mistaken, these were wood planks from a kalesa. Yeah. So for those of you who don't know what a kalesa is, it's a horse carriage here in the Philippines. So they made use of that, turned it into the main door. They just added these little details like the door knock, which is so underrated. We need door knockers, okay? Even in 2021. And then the door handles, of course. Little details that make it so much more interesting. Now this is your foyer. So you have a nice circular area over here that matches really well with your main stairs. Of course, we'll go up later. We're gonna explore the ground floor first. So just off to your foyer, we have here your guest powder room. So we have the really nice detailed tiles for the flooring, and then more muted natural tones for your walls, and so that you can really appreciate the details, such as the lamp that they chose and the cornice. So the cornice throughout the house you're gonna see are very different. I'm gonna point them out because again, it's a point of interest that's just so unique. So the mirrors that they chose, and even the switch plates and the switches themselves. It's gonna be very unique. So as you can tell, dito pa lang, we're gonna have a lot to talk about. Okay, so from your foyer, we have here your living area. Now this is the coolest part of the house. It's very breezy. Ventilation is excellent. You have here sliding doors that open up to your patio, and it goes through all the way to the dining area, which you'll see later on. So just a nice living area, very comfortable, very cool with your ceiling fans. You can just imagine the family hanging out here playing some piano, right? And when you have guests, which the homeowners actually did mention, madalas silang tumambay dito kasi, I mean, it's such a nice area. Open area, again, you have fans. I'm sorry if it's hitting the mic. And then you have a view of the Marikina Mountains, Sierra Madre. How nice is that? You also have a breakfast nook over there. Well, technically, it's just an extension of the outdoor area or the seating, but you can have breakfast there if you want. It's such a quaint area, right? Then coming back in, you'd be able to appreciate the balcony on the second floor and the dining area. So you might have noticed that the floors are very different. In the living room, we had wooden planks, which were not flooring back in the old house where they got the materials from. That used to be part of the walls, so they used it instead as their flooring, and that's the reason why it's quite unique. It has a lot of character. It doesn't all look too uniform because again, they were used differently in a different house. But this was built from the ground up, mind you. They just took materials from those houses and then put them here because sayang naman ang ganda, diba? And then these are authentic machuca tiles. So they're not 20 or 30 by, oh wait, hold on. No, these are 30 by 0.30 by 0.30 machuca tiles. They're hand painted and they are beautiful. They are everywhere in the house. Continues all the way to the dining area. Your dining area is so classic, right? You have here a 12-seater with a cabecera on either side. It's pretty straightforward. Dining area in this enclosed space, which you can open up from the living room and to your backyard. Actually, you know what? Let's check out the backyard now. So apparently the family also likes to stay here because it's very cool. Even now that it's noontime, it's still very breezy. And again, from here, you can see all the way across the house and still appreciate the mountain views and Marvin. Okay, let's go back in. From your dining area, you'll be led to your kitchen. And you see how fluid the house is? Like the layout is very practical and very open, but still very segmented. We have here more counter space, an L-shaped counter with a sink in front of your gorgeous window, which has a drying area for your plates. So kind of like a banggerahan. No, it is a banggerahan. And then over here you have your range, and of course more storage. Your refrigerator, more storage, and then the door here leads to the daily kitchen. Well, let me just check if... Hello po. Okay lang, okay lang. Okay, so there are people there, so we're not gonna go there, but that is your daily kitchen. We're just gonna circle back. We're gonna end up somewhere there later. Okay, so from the kitchen, you'll be led to your main stairs. Okay, so take note of this. We're gonna go through here first. Okay, so a few steps down. I love that you have this very classic black and white tiling. Your double... Oops, it's locked. Okay lang, kasha ka ba dyan? Kasha naman eh. There you go. So your double doors will lead you to your carport. So you can fit 6 vehicles here in the covered side and then 6 in the driveway area. So let's just walk over here. So from the rotunda that you saw earlier where we started the video, you have a driveway that leads to this area and you can still fit 6 vehicles, again, in the non-covered area. And then the covered area, another 6, so around 10 to 12 cars, depending on what vehicle. And also, there is a staircase or stairway here that leads down and around to the treehouse. Hello! Oh, the family cat is here. Hi! Oh, she's happy! He or she, I'm not sure if male or female, but the fact that cat is doing that means he or she is displaying joy. Yeah, that's a fact for you guys. So anyways, another trivia. This treehouse was built by the owner's kids when they were 7 or 8 years old. They had a foreman assist them, of course, but the kids built this for their sister. So this is really nice. I mean, if you want to keep it in here, it's cute. If you don't, that's all right. But that's a nice little sentimental thing about this house. So now you have a view of this house's facade, at least from the side, right? From the road, from the driveway. Alabo na sinabi ko, no? You have a view of the house from the driveway. And you might be wondering, oh, those are so nice. Those are capiz windows. They look like capiz windows. So the owners wanted a more consistent form of the traditional capiz window. So instead, they fashioned all of their windows from resin and metal. That way, kasi diba yung wood, pagka summer or when it's the colder months, it tends to expand or contract. So they wanted to lessen that effect from the windows, so they went with that. So it's a very modern technique that looks very traditional. Oh, look at the vines though. So nice. Okay, so again, from the carport, we have here a gate, right? And this is storage. So this is storage. It goes through to the laundry area. We'll go there later. And then the stairs that you see here lead up to the staff quarters, the female staff quarters. And then the door under that is, again, more storage. But this house has a lot of storage. Stick with me. Okay, this door is the his storage. Yes, there is a his and hers storage. So we're not going to open this anymore, but basically all the car essentials and the guys or the husband's garage things are stored in here. And then this is the driver's quarters. And then we'll just see more of the covered carport. Now the cars are covered because they are collectibles. These are not included in the house, by the way. Okay, so please excuse the laundry. We are in the laundry area appropriately. So it's still covered, so you can hang your laundry without fear of it getting rained on when it does suddenly rain. Now that door is the hers storage. So magkabilaan yan. Yung nasa harap yung his, nandito sa likod yung hers. So if you're wondering, so ano yung nandun? If all the car things are in the his storage, the Christmas trees and all the other decor and other furniture are here. Okay, and then you can see the rest of the laundry area. All right. Let's go back in through this storage to the carport and then back inside the main house. Oh, I forgot to point out, from the male or female staff quarters, there's a door there that leads back into the kitchen. That's what we missed earlier kasi nandun sila. Oh. Okay, so a few steps up and we're back in the main hall. I'd like to correct myself. I think earlier I said this was the main stairs. This is not the main stairs. This is the secondary stairs. The main stairs is the spiral one. But yeah, now that we're back here, so this is the kitchen on my left, your right. We're gonna go through this door. So this was originally meant to be a bedroom, an elderly room, since it's on the ground floor, has nice space allotment, and then sliding doors that lead to the porch. Right, the breakfast nook that we saw earlier. But they instead decided to use it as an office, which explains the desks. So each kid has their desk. And this is the area for the wardrobe storage. Hi, hello! There's a cat inside. And this is the toilet and bath. Wait, okay, so the, oh no! Hello! Kitty! Got out again! Kitty keeps getting out. Ah, yes, okay. That is my bad. Okay, let's head back out. So take note of the stairs. We're gonna go up the main spiral. There is Kitty. Okay. Oh, it's so nice, right? All of the furniture go with the house so well. But speaking of furniture, these are not included in the house. These will be auctioned. So the owners, by the way, are furniture collectors. So these are going to be up for auction afterwards. Although, of course, if you wanted to buy them, because again, they go so well with the house, don't they? Just look at the details of these furniture. They're gorgeous. Collector's pieces. Okay. Let's head up the second floor. Grabe. It's very No Limitangere vibes almost, but just a little bit more modern. Okay, so here on the second floor hallway, we have a balcony that overlooks your living area, and you still have a view of the Sierra Madre Marikina Mountains. Hopefully you can see it in the video, but it's really, really nice. And again, very well ventilated. You can feel the breeze coming in from the window and throughout the entire house. Okay, so now we have bedroom number 2. So you have a lot of space, right? And a huge window. This time, since this is at the back of the property, you have a view of, well, the back of the property. The beauty of it is, and you'll appreciate this later on even more, this is the final property in this street. What I mean is, there will be no other properties being built beyond this point. So that will remain green for the foreseeable future, because beyond that is Ateneo. Cool, right? Okay, so on this side of the room, we have the walk-in closet. And then more closet space over there. And then on the other side, we have the ensuite, toilet and bath. So I have your sink, your water closet, and your enclosed shower space. So all of the rooms here have high ceiling. Actually, yeah, more or less they are the same height, although arguably medyo mas mataas pa nga yung toilet and bath. A little bit than the bedroom, which is still very high ceiling. As is the rest of the hallway and the rest of the rooms. Okay, further down the hall, we have 2 doors. Let's go through this one first. And this is bedroom number 3. So you have here sort of anteroom, which acts as your walk-in space or walk-in closet. More wardrobe space. And this is also where the ensuite toilet and bath is. So you have your sink, your water closet, and your enclosed shower space. And again, you have that huge window, so there's really no need for a vent because your ventilation here is au naturel. It's perfect. Let's go back into the room proper. Now, obviously, this is a kid's room, well decorated by kids. You can tell by all of the paraphernalia, right? And the cool camo wall. This room, though, has sliding doors that open up to a balcony, which again lets you appreciate the back of your house, which is just green. So you can just imagine how lovely this looks when it's nice and rainy, right? Apparently when it rains here and when the rain is particularly hard, water streams down all of that greenery and it looks wonderful according to the owner. But speaking of rains, this area is flood free. Hindi siya tinadaanan ng fault line, nada, no such problems in this area. And in fact, it is one of the higher points of this subdivision, which explains why it has such a nice view. Yeah, it's for rock climbing. It's for the kid. Pretty cool. Then across bedroom number 3, we have bedroom number 4. So this is the girl's room. Let's turn on the lights. She has a nice 4-poster bed, but again, the furniture aren't included. It just lets you imagine what you can do with the space. And she has a window, since this is at the front of the property, that has a view of, let's see if I can open these. I cannot. There we go. Look at that. Look at that view. Trees and mountains and sky. And a sprinkling of a few buildings, but that's all right. Still looks pretty nice. I mean, we are in the city. We are in Quezon City after all. Can you even believe the fact that we're in Metro Manila yet you have that view? And then we have an ensuite, toilet and bath with your sink, water closet, and enclosed shower space. Okay, let's close these. And head back out the hallway. Okay, so from here, take note we're on the 2nd floor, right? So from here, your back stairs can lead you up or down. So let's go up. No. Let's go down first, yeah. So this is considered your mezzanine. This is in between your ground floor and your 2nd floor. Okay, just so you don't get confused. Okay, so you have this hallway. And then here we have bedroom number 5. So you have this much space. Then you again have a window with that view. Just look at how romantic this all looks. You have a 4-poster bed. You have your rocking chair over there, right next to the Capiz looking windows with a gorgeous view. And over here, we have the ensuite toilet and bath with your sink, water closet, and enclosed shower space. So again, it's very traditional, but also they weren't afraid to make use of more modern versions of these practical household fixtures. It's also nice that for the door, they used glass instead of solid wood. That way light gets into the hallway. And then this area, so this is storage. So because this area is relatively more narrow than the rest of the hallway, they decided to put in a full-length mirror just to expand the space. And it's very effective. And then here, we have double doors that lead to the den. Okay, so one of the kids is into ballet, and that's the reason why we have this flooring over here. But if you take it off, the flooring will look like, well, what Josh and John are standing on. So the flooring looks like that. This is temporary, but it's up to you if you want to keep it. It's for ballet. So I say that this is a den because it's this huge space where the family can use it as a, a family room, entertainment room, theater, etc., what have you. In their case, as a ballet room. but it still has a toilet. So it does not have a shower. It just has a powder room. So perfect again as a den or office or what have you. Now it also has this extra room, very nice and bright, that they decided to use as storage. But for your purposes, it could be an office. So let's go back out. And that is what's here on the mezzanine level. Let's go back again up the second floor and then half a floor higher. Okay, so these majestic double doors open up to the master bedroom. It's so nice. So you have a lot of space, you've got high ceiling, you've got ceiling fans, a 4-poster, and then this huge window that opens up to show the vista, again, of the Sierra Madre, the Marikina Mountains. Also, it started raining, in case you haven't noticed. Perfect. The vibe is just so nice. Okay, now across the room, we have here some nice seating setup. More of the capiz windows. And then here an accordion door that opens up to the office. So you have your his and hers desks over here. This used to be the nursery back when the kids were smaller. And since the kids have grown up, they decided to turn it into an office. And then from here, we have the hearse walk-in closet. Because yes, the walk-in closet, just like the storage, also has a his and hers. So you have this much space for the vanity and for the wardrobe. And then over here, we have the ensuite, toilet, and bath. So you have your sink, your water closet, and your shower space. Now, the wife didn't want to have an enclosed shower space because she didn't really want to have to clean the glass. So they just allotted a bigger space. That way you don't really get the water anywhere else but the shower space. So that's also an option for you guys. If you don't like having a shower enclosure, just have a bigger space if you can. Or a lot of bigger space for the shower if you can. And then a few steps up, we have more storage space. Now, I don't know about you guys, hi John, but this is giving me, you guessed it, Harry Potter Mirror of Erised vibes. Comment down below if you know what I mean. But this is very cool. So the wife's walk-in closet is bi-level. You have 2 floors. So you shouldn't expect any less for the husband's walk-in closet. So over here, we have 1 floor and then the 2nd floor. So let's check this one out first. Again, we have high ceiling, and then we have these details running along in between the wardrobe spaces. Is it necessary? No. Is it nice? Yes. Here we have the ensuite, toilet and bath with your sink, water closet, and enclosed shower space. So the husband preferred to have an enclosed shower space. Also take note of the tiles. Minimalist, very classic, very timeless. And still works so well with the rest of the very detailed, very traditional, very Filipino and Hispanic house vibe. Over here again, we have a few steps up that lead to more storage. So this is where the shoes are and the rest of the closet. And again, it has a window at the end, so ventilation isn't a problem. Okay, and that is it for the master bedroom. Also, I just want to point these out. How cute are these plates, switch plates? And also the floor. So again, this house was built from the ground up, okay? This was not like a century-old house, yet it has that really nice vibe, again, thanks to the materials that were transported from those would-be demolished houses in Ilocos. Filipino vibes, all the way. Okay, that is it. It's time for a recap. Let's go to the ground floor. So you have about 1,035 square meters of lot area and then about 930 square meters of floor area. 6 bedrooms, 7 toilet and baths because the master bedroom has 2, remember? And then you have a powder room here on the ground floor and in the den. So I promised you that we'd be going around 2 houses, right? Well, we are, but we're gonna cut this video for this one house. You're gonna have to stay tuned for the second house because, man, I mean, how many minutes did we spend just touring this one house, right? So make sure you stay tuned for that. So yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I'm super excited to show you the other one because, believe it or not, that house may look similar to this one, but the interior vibe is completely different from this. And you should definitely see it. But if you want to see this place for yourself ASAP and in person, make sure you send us a message or go to our website at www.presello.com. Invest in your future. Invest with us. Invest with Presello. Make sure you stay tuned for that second video, okay? I'll see you there. Hey guys, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, make sure you click here. And if you want to see more house tour videos, click right here. And we also have this new thing called Working Lunch with Presello, where I and a few random people talk about a few random things related to real estate. So if you want to join in on the conversation, make sure you click right here.